I've never been so sure of anything in my life or known anything from the bottom of my soul the way I know that. I definitely feel, and I tell them that, you know, it was God that brought them to our family. I really believe that, and they may have been born in another place, but this is where they were meant to be, and I'm incredibly grateful for that, because sometimes I really do think, how can I deserve such wonderful children? You know, what did I do to deserve them? Because they're just, I couldn't ask for better children, and I feel really lucky to be their mother. My daughter, she's very bubbly and full of sunshine, and she was this way ever since the day that we first met her at the orphanage. But Mark, when he came home, was very, very serious. He was a really serious baby. It was like, somebody said it was like he knew and had a sense that he was not in a good situation. He's had to endure a lot of surgeries and physical therapy, and some of it was very painful for him, and he's got quite a spirit. He really does, and he has a real sense about the fact that he has a purpose, and I think he definitely feels like part of that purpose is to share his story, to tell people that they can overcome things that they might think would hold them back.
Grand plie again. How's it feel? Good. Exhale on the way down, and take your breath now. Exhale on the way up. Keep it tucked under. Good. Good, good, good. And one more releve. And can you let go of one hand for me? Up to fifth. Good. And come down.
So today is Saturday. The kids like to sleep in when they can on the weekends because they're sort of typical teenagers, but today they did have to get up at 9 o'clock. My daughter's very independent, so she gets up and does everything herself, makes her own breakfast and everything. Mark is a little more slow to wake up in the morning. He likes it if you make him some tea because he's just kind of just waking up. So, and then we headed out to the dance lesson, and Mark had his private lesson where he is working on his solo dance, but also working on his strength and his flexibility and things like that. It's a dance competition that we will be doing in the spring, and his dance teacher actually suggested to the people that run this competition that they add a new category because there are categories for the different styles of dance and the different age groups, and she said, what about a category for kids that have a physical challenge? And they actually did add this new category. It's called Physically Challenged Inspirational Dancers. I have to tell you the story later. We have a very interesting story about my sister, who's a writer, and her book, how her book kind of led to Mark. Her book came out in 97. It's called Lives of the Monster Dogs. She got some money from this book, and when Gracie was 2, she just said one day, you know, feel like you want another child and, you know, you need money for plane tickets or whatever, I'll just give this to you. And I thought, that's very nice, but I can't believe you would, you know, make such an offer. But anyway, the next day is when our agency called and said, listen, we have this little boy who had back surgery, and I thought this has to be a sign because this just happened. So it's 1:30, and we are going to visit my parents, and this is one of Mark's favorite things to do.
I didn't believe that being a grandparent could be as good as people said it was, that it couldn't possibly be that good, but it is. It's one of the joys of life. All of the joy and not much of the responsibility.
And then we went out to lunch at a local restaurant that Mark is very fond of.
My first word was French fries, but I said it in like a more like kid way. I was like, fry.
3:30, we came back to Gran and Granddad's house, where Mark's aunt and cousins came over, and everybody just enjoyed having some coffee and cake and just having some nice family time together.
Being with a family makes me happy.
I think adopting takes faith. You really have to feel that this is the child that was meant for you, and you have to have a sense of just sort of faith in the process. And the idea of raising a child that wasn't born to you, I think for some people it just feels natural that, you know, yes, we're all human beings and maybe we have different beginnings, but really there's not so much difference there.
Me.